Okay, I want to go over a few of the ways that you can get attacked when your house is haunted because I've been through all of them. So I want to share what's happened to me with other people, just so that they know ahead of time, or maybe they're looking to relate something that's happened to them with someone else. Um, Now, I didn't believe in ghosts 18 months ago or 16 months ago. Okay, I thought it was all BS. I thought all the YouTube channels were fake, and I just didn't buy it. Um, Now, it's not that I didn't believe, I believe that we live on after we die, but I don't believe that we're coming back and breaking through the plane, and I just didn't believe all that. My beliefs were more conservative than that. Um, so, when it's happened to me, the first thing I did was jump on YouTube and try to find a another story from someone else who it had happened to also, and then maybe I could make a little bit more sense of it. Um, I found that there's three different ways they can attack you. There's physical, there's psychological, and there's emotional. I've had them all. Um, and I, people say, well, it's because what's in your house is demonic. All hauntings are not demonic, okay? There are hauntings that are not demonic, that are completely innocent. They are just hauntings. Just because you're scared to death of them doesn't make them demonic. Um, Now, some of them are, but they're not all. So I started trying to piece together, why would these things physically harm you? Is it meant to be harm? Or are they just trying to get your attention? It's another thing, people say ignore it, it'll go away. The hell it will. It won't go away. I tried that. Trust me, that doesn't work. Um, so think about it like there's someone standing on the other side of a room, or you're outside, or you're in a store, and you see someone that you either know or someone whose attention you're trying to get. What are you going to do? The first thing you're going to do is speak. Most normal people would do that. I would do that. Hey, John, Mike, hey, you. If that doesn't work and you really want to get their attention, what are you going to do? You're going to walk up to them and you're probably going to make contact with them. You're going to pull on their shirt sleeve. You're going to tap them on the shoulder. Um, you're going to put your hand on their arm, something to get their attention if you really want their attention. And if that doesn't work, what else? What are you going to do next? Hey, you're going to use sound, try to get their attention. Now, I think that spirits take it to the next level. In civilized society, we don't go up and scratch people because they're not paying attention to us. We don't slap them. We don't pull them out of bed, you know. But you have to understand that a lot of these former humans don't realize they're dead. They're trying to figure out what's going on, and they're asking you for your help. They're trying to get your attention so they can ask you for their help. So, yeah, I think that the scratches and the physical attacks that are severe, I believe those are at least by something highly negative or demonic or at least evil. But I think some of them, at least some of them, can also be attributed to them taking that next drastic step to get your attention. So the different kind of attacks are physical. I've been scratched, choked, and bitten 9 times. The scratches were pretty bad. I bled, and it took about 2 months for them to heal. And I think I still got scars on my legs from them. They haven't completely healed. It's been over a year ago. Um, The other attack is psychological. And one of the ways that they build their energy or that they gain their energy is by absorbing it from you. That's all they are, is energy now. So to keep themselves viable, they need to replenish the energy that they expel or that they use up. And a great way to do that, a great way to get energy from a living person, there's two really good ways that I know of. There's actually three I know of, but two that I think a spirit would use. Number one, make them mad. And number two, scare the hell out of them. So if you can manifest yourself and take on other forms, and you're trying to scare someone so that you can absorb the fear energy from them, you're probably going to show yourself as something pretty terrifying, I would think. Now, I could be wrong about all this. It's just what I think I've learned over dealing with this every day for the last year and a half, going on 2 years. The third way is emotionally. And the emotional attacks are you are overrun with emotion. You cry, you completely fall apart, and you can't stop it. It's going to happen. Happened to me today after I recorded the little boy calling for his mama and then telling me that they shot him because he was close to me and near to me. I was actually absorbing his emotions, his distress and his sadness and his fear was reversing itself onto me and into me instead of the other way around. And I was just completely overcome with emotion. I broke down and I cried for 10 minutes and I couldn't stop it. It's a little embarrassing, but it is what it is. If it happens to you, it's going to happen to you. And if you're out in public and you don't want anybody to see you cry, you better go someplace secluded because it's going to happen. It happened to Corey Ray from K&J Paranormal. He came over to my house, did an investigation, went to work the next day, and all of a sudden was completely overrun by emotion, and he couldn't stop it. So he had to go off to a little private place and just get it out of his system and then go back to work. So those are the three ways that they attack you, and some of that is evil and is by something that's demonic, and some of it's just by spirits who want your help, and they're trying to get your attention, and they don't know how else to do it. So keep that in mind. I hope my channel helps you. That's what it's for. If you can think of anything else that I may have missed, and I'd be happy to hear from you. I'll talk to you later.